Hello everyone, welcome to the another virtual class of political science. So today we are going to discuss this topic. The US Senate is the strongest second chamber in the world. Strongest. We have already discussed about the powers and functions while doing the comparison. We have discussed about the Senate. But why is Senate known as the strongest second chamber in the world? So that we will discuss one by one. So you can see here, these are the topics today we are going to discuss, and this is the last topic from this chapter. Okay, so before that, if you have not subscribed my channel, please do subscribe it, like, share, so that it will reach to the unreached. So let us now start. So why is Senate known as the second chamber in the world, second strongest chamber in the world? And mostly in the what you call it board exam, this question often is asked, on alternative years and all. So the first one is because of the small size of the Senate, it gets more comfort to work smoothly without any interruption. As you know that Senate has got only 100 members, and these 100 members can that means work without any interruption, and each and every members, they work together unitedly. Though they belong to different parties, that doesn't matter, but once they become a Senate, they are the senators and they work for the nation unitedly and for the progress of the nation. So small size, 100 members, and these 100 members are elected from different states. 50 states are there in America, and this members are represent every state sends 2 members as their representatives in the Senate. So 50 into 2, 100 members are there in the Senate. So Senate has got how many members? 100 members. Okay, so due to the small size, because of its small size, it becomes possible for the senators to know one another and carry out the work of the house efficiently. They know each other very well, and it becomes very easy for them to work smoothly and cordially. Okay, now next one we have is the long tenure. Long tenure. As you know that second chamber is the permanent house. It is a quasi permanent house. The old ones go out, and that means they retire and new ones comes in. Okay, so it is a quasi permanent house, so that makes it more and more powerful, my dear. It's a mixture of old and the new. Okay, so long tenure, that means every second year 1/3 of the members retires and the new member comes in, but the member has a term of 6 years. Okay, long tenure, so they can work on any policy for a longer period. That means president may be elected for the term of 4 years, but the term of the members of the Senate has how many got? 6 years. Okay, the next one is direct election. Before 1913, the election of the senates, that means the senators were elected indirectly, but from 1913 onward through 17th Amendment Act in the US Constitution, this had been made direct. So the members of the Senate are elected directly by the people of 50 states. Each state elects 2 members to the Senate according to the time. As the term of, suppose for example, I am a senator, my term is over, so it doesn't mean that all the members will retire at the same time. No, turn wise, every after 6 years, every after second year, 1/3 of the members retire and new member comes in. Okay, suppose my term is over, I have completed my 6 years term, so my seat will be vacant, new member will come in. Okay, that is why it is a permanent house. Okay, now let us discuss about the wider representative base. Wider representative base, what it is all about? Wider representative base. Okay, you know that Senate as the second chamber of the US Congress enjoys equality. Every state are represented on the equal basis. Every state has sent two representatives, so each and every states are to be treated equally in the terms of senators. Okay, each senators acts as an ambassador of his state. Okay, suppose I am the senator of my state, so I am the ambassador of my state. Okay, so the senators represents the entire population of the state. So 2 senators represents one state. and the entire population is represented by the senators. Okay, so as against the members of House of Representatives, my dear, only a small congressional district is represented. Okay, we can say that the smaller representation is seen through a House of Representatives whose term is for 2 years. Okay, the representative base of senator is much broader than the representative base of the representatives. Let me make it more clear. 2 senators represents the entire population. Okay, but 435 members, which are the members of House of Representatives, so from one state 6 or 7 are there. So one member represents a small area or a small district or a small electoral area is represented by one House of Representatives. Okay, whereas the senators represent the entire population of that particular state. That is why it is called a wider representative base. Wider representative base. Did you understand? Okay. Now next one, some of the special powers is there with the Senate, which is not there with any of the second chambers of the world. Even Rajya Sabha they don't have. Okay, special powers like Senate power to approve or disapprove the appointments made by the president. While discussing the comparison, there also I have discussed. So before before the president makes any appointment, it needs to be approved by the senators. That is why Senate's power to approve or disapprove the appointments made by the president, its power to ratify or deny the ratification of the treaties concluded by the president. President has concluded a treaty that need to be ratified by the senators. Okay, and its role as a court impeachment. While impeaching the president, it plays the role of a court. Okay, so here also Senate is given special powers to investigate the impeachment of the president. Okay, so it has made its power and position stronger than the House of Representatives. That is why special powers. President is there, he wants to appoint. All the appointments made by the president is to be approved by the Senate. That is why president depends upon the senatorial courtesy of the senators. If they disagree, president cannot do anything. Is that clear? Okay, and next one is not mentioned. Let me tell you, equal lawmaking powers. You know that the Senate as well as the House of Representatives enjoys co-equal powers. Co-equal powers in terms of ordinary bill, but in terms of money bill, my dear, in terms of money bill, as I told you earlier also, in terms of money bill also, I have told you earlier, money bill can be introduced in the House of Representatives, but the final shape of the bill, okay, the entire final structure of the bill is decided by the Senate. So here in terms of money bill, though introduced in the House of Representatives, but the final shape is decided by the Senate. So here also Senate is powerful. Okay, now the next one, the freedom of speech. Why it is said freedom of speech? I am not talking about our freedoms which we have been given by our constitution. So freedom of speech means every members, they have the right to speak in the parliament, that we know it. But here the senators get enough time to speak out in the parliament. As it has got only 100 members, so they get enough time to speak on the national issues, or any of the proceedings of the Senate can be done appropriately with full time allotted to them. As compared to the House of Representatives, 435 members are there. So if all the members want to speak, it takes a small, they will get small, that means a limited period to speak on different issues or in terms of passing of bill. But here the members, only 100 members are there. 100 members are there, therefore they get proportionally more time to speak than the members of the lower house, in which 435 of them share the time. That's time, suppose 1 hour time is there, so if it is divided among 435, it will be very less. But if the same time is distributed among 100 members, they'll get more as compared to the House of Representatives. So we were discussing about the Senate's freedom of speech. As the numbers are very less as compared to the House of Representatives, they get enough time to speak in the parliament. Okay, now the next one is the solidarity of the Senate. Solidarity means standing together. Okay, so one of the most distinctive element which has played a very, very important role in the powers and the influence of the Senate has been the solidarity and unity of the senators. Okay, irrespective of the party, though they belong to different party, that doesn't matter, but once they become a member of the Senate, they are the senators. They unitedly and steadfastly they maintain and exercise the power and authority of the Senate in the US constitutional system. That is one of the most important thing I believe and I see in the US presidential system. There is no such ego classes in the among the senators. They are the senators. They work for the nation. To which party you belong, that is not important. All together, unitedly, they play a very, very important role. Senators are very, very powerful after the president. Everything is decided by the Senate. Okay, solidarity means stand together, work together unitedly and unanimously and steadfastly. That means the fast work is done by the senators. Okay, so the practice of senatorial courtesy, which I told you, senatorial courtesy, that means what I want to appoint a presidential secretary, but now I depend upon the courtesy being shown by the senators. That is called senatorial courtesy. So president depends upon the senatorial courtesy in terms of electing the in terms of appointing the presidential secretaries. Okay, so hope you all have understood it. This is why Senate is known as the second, that means strongest second chamber in the world. Okay, so these are the topics I tried to make it clear. Okay, hope you all have understood it. So this is all about from this chapter. So in the next class definitely we'll start with a new chapter, that is executive. So till then, please take care of yourself, stay safe, bye bye.